Shelley Hofberg is a clairvoyant, medium, pet psychic, and tarot reader. She does not ask for the details about your life, but primarily relies on her gift of clairvoyance to receive the psychic insights that will be the most helpful to you about your soulmate, relationships, money concerns, and your career path. As a pet psychic, she will receive insights about what your pet or pets want you to know. As a medium, she will connect with your loved ones on the other side. Shelley Hofberg is the host of the Psychic Horizon radio show, produced by Goldilocks Productions and presented on Blog Talk Radio, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Shelley brings together the pioneers and visionary teachers to share with you some of the most enlightening knowledge that is out there today to expand your horizons and open the paths to higher consciousness.
Welcome to the Psychic Horizon Show. I'm your host, Psychic Shelley Hofberg, and today's special guest is Jeremy Riden, who's the author of the Quest Method, Your Intuitive Destiny Guide, and Your So Story, How to Create the Life You Always Wanted. And before I bring on Jeremy, I'm going to make some quick announcements. That on February 8th, Jeremy Riden will be back. On February 15th, I have Brian Ross, the host of the Magical Journey radio show, produced by Goldilocks Production, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And on January 25, I have Terry Kennedy talking about hauntings. And on February 1st, I have Elijah Hernandez talking about shamanistic healing. And on February 22nd, I have Alice Leggett talking about spirit art. And on Saturday, I'm going to be at the Learning Light Foundation Psychic Fair in Anaheim, California, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on Sunday, I'm going to be at the Learning Light Expo at the Beverly Garden and the Garden Hotel in North Hollywood, California, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on January 22nd, 7th, I'll be at the School of Multidimensional Healing and Science Heart Space from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm now ready to bring on my guest, Jeremy Riden. Hello, Jeremy.
Hello, Shelley.
Hello. Can you tell the callers a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm very happy to be on the Psychic Horizon, and for everyone who's new to hearing my voice, Jeremy Riden, I am a soul advisor. I'm a master numerologist, astrology coach. I use all different types of my own intuition and meditation system on helping people achieve their true life purpose and happiness by connecting back to their soul, connecting back to the energy they came in. So I do a lot of destiny readings. I do a lot of astrology coaching for psychological understanding, to better understand who you are, what shaped you, why you were shaped this way, and how you can impact your present so you're not a prisoner of your past, and so you can participate in your future in a more healthy, vibrant way. So, you can call me life coach, business coach. I do it all, but most importantly, I'm here to help people heal their pain and create change.
Awesome. And Jeremy, let's take our first caller, which is area code 856. Hello, 856. Hello, 856.
Hi, this is Laura.
Hello, Laura. And Laura, how can we help you?
I would like to know about work, looking for a job. I've been looking, and I had a phone interview last week, and just wondering what you see for me coming up for work.
Okay, Laura, this is Jeremy speaking, and everyone else, we hope a ton of callers call in. As soon as you call in, do like Laura did. Say exactly what it is you want to know about, limited to one question. So if it's love, just ask about love. If it's career, just about career for time's sake. And then also, when you call in, tell me your day and month of birth and currently how old you are. So day, month, and just your current age right now. Laura, what's your day, month, and current age?
October 1st, 54.
So you're 54 years old right now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to turn it over to Shelley. Shelley's going to go into her psychic realm and see what's coming up with career for you. And then she'll give you back to me, and I will come up with a little bit of astrology, what's going on. Shelley, Laura has questions about her career.
Laura, I feel that in the next 2 weeks, you're going to get a job. So you'll have a job by the end of January. And it's going to be a choice between 2 jobs. The job that you're going to be doing the phone interview for, I feel, will make an offer, and then there'll be another interview coming up, an in-person interview, and you'll get offered that job. So you're going to have 2 job offers in the next 1 or 2 weeks and start working before the end of the month. And I feel that you're going to be working under a woman, that you're going to have a woman boss, a woman manager, and that the company is going to be owned by a man and a woman, by a couple, that they're going to own the company, and you'll be working directly under a woman. It feels like it's in an area of your expertise that you have experience in, and it feels like it's going to be long-term employment. And Jeremy, what do you pick up for Laura?
Well, Laura, one great thing is you're an 8 of diamonds. So these people always are protected financially, even when they go through a hard time. Overall in your life, money is very well able to be made if you're willing to take on the leadership role. What's going on with you? You want to make some money. Well, right now, this coming year, what you're in a 4-year. And 4 years is all about getting organized. It's about getting structured. It's about getting ready to set the foundation of where you want your life to go. With that being said, you have your being 54 years old. 54 is in the 6th house of astrology this year. And so what that means is that, work environment is very important to you. 6th house in astrology is work. It's your health. It's your daily routines. It's what you're doing for your lifestyle. Sometimes it's even about your enemies. So what this all says, when I see the 4 and I see, the 4 yearly theme, and I see your 6th house lit up, what it is saying is get ready. The money's coming in next year. A great amount of money's coming in next year, but you got to figure out what's going on right now. So you really want to figure out what is it you want to do long term? What is the foundation that you want to do? Now, sometimes when we need money right away, we make fearful decisions on trying to get money to come in. You want to get really clear about what kind of environment you want to work in. This is where the law of attraction comes in. You want to get really clear about the kind of people you're going to be working with. So this tells me, when I looked also, is that you're getting very creative. You're using your creativity. Instead of using fear about when I'm going to get a job, use your creativity on how can I take my skills and what different areas or different jobs that I might use it in that I had never used it in before. So you are protected, though. I would listen to Shelley about the things coming in. I would this year not get so worried about trying to make the perfect choice. It's really about just trying different things as you're building your repertoire, as you're building what it is that you want to create.
Okay.
And Jeremy, how can Laura get in contact with you?
Laura, if you'd like to actually get a much, much deeper reading, anyone else out there that would like to get an understanding month by month what's going on in their life in 2018, my website is right after my name. It's called Riden. That's my last name, RIDEN, results.com. RidenResults.com, because my number one goal is just to give you results. That's what we want to do. So you're really going to, next year, you're going to be okay now. You're going to find a new job, Laura, as I turn it back over to Shelley. But get ready, because in 55 years, you make an extreme amount of money to where there's a chunk of money that comes in either through inheritance, either through the career that you're working in. But by the end of 55, you'll have a chunk of money that you're going to be able to purchase either real estate, purchase a car, but something. So don't let money distract you right now. You just focus on kind of getting yourself really organized. Also, as I turn it back to Shelley, you want to work on your health this year. So the more you're stressed out about work, the more you want to exercise, the more you want to create a daily routine of good habits that are going to back you up for the long term. Shelley, how can Laura or anyone else get a hold of you for a reading?
You could call me
Thank
at
you.
818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show.
Happy New Year, Laura. God bless you.
Happy New Year.
Same to you. Thank you.
I'm now going to do my interview with Jeremy Riden on a forecast for about yourself in the year 2018, what to expect. And Jeremy, tell us about your new book.
Oh, excellent. Everyone, I know it's been a few months since I've been on Shelley's show. I miss being a guest, but we've had a lot of things come up, but we finally were able to make it happen today. And in that time, I've been able to get my latest book on Amazon.com. It's called The Quest Method, Your Intuitive Destiny Guide. And the reason why I call it The Quest Method is because for every question you have, there's a method to answering it. Let me just read you the back of the book if you were to get it. Can I ask you a question? Wouldn't you like an easy system that you could use that tells you what direction to go when you're standing at a crossroads in life? When you're feeling tired, confused, and don't know what to do, wouldn't you like a tool that brings you true clarity on what needs to happen in your life right now? When you have important questions about your health, career, and romance, would you not like to have a book in your possession that gives you the solutions that you're searching for? Is there such a book with the system that you can use as a tool to find clarity, direction, and answers to all of your life questions? The answer is yes. The book is The Quest Method, Intuitive Destiny Guide. So just real quickly, this is a numerology book. It is based on the ancient teaching of Pythagoras that numbers are more than just for counting. They're for quality of energy. They're here with secret messages of the universe to show you what you must do with your life, and also shows you how to answer the questions. It's a very simple book. Anybody can use it, and it's a divination guide, just as you would use maybe a spiritual board or some tarot cards. This is a divination guide to help you give us clarity on what's going on in your life in the moment. That's on Amazon.com. You can look it up under my name, Jeremy Riden, Riden.
Thank you, Jeremy. And now let's take our next caller, which is area code 613. Hello, 613.
Oh, hi. Thank you for taking my call. My name is Donna. My birthday is August 18th, and I'm 48.
And Donna,
August 18th, and you're 48?
August 18th, and
Donna,
I'm 48.
You're 48, August 18th. And what's your question, sweetheart?
I've been seeing this man named Chris since October. We did see each other as well in 2016 for a bit. I'm just wondering if you see things continuing for him and I, and it's getting more consistent, and a possible relationship at some point in the future or commitment.
All right, I'm going to turn you over to Shelley. Just real quick, do you happen to know his birthday?
January 27th.
Okay, January 27th. All right, excellent. Shelley, what's going on with her and her boyfriend right now?
Well, I think that Chris does have feelings for you, that he does, care about you. It's going to take a little while for there to be a commitment. It may take until June or July. I see between now and June and July the relationship between you and Chris progressing. It feels like he's going to draw himself closer to you and not be so withdrawn, but make himself more emotionally available and get closer to you. And then as we get into June, July, that's a major turning point with your relationship with Chris, where he's more committed to the relationship, and the relationship becomes more of a serious relationship. So things will progress. It's just going to take some time. He kind of moves slow, and it's going to take some time. It could take into June or July, but things will progress if you hang in there with Chris. Things will progress with the relationship between you and Chris. What do you see for Donna and Chris, Jeremy?
Well, the thing that I just want you to focus on is the fact that this is a past life connection. That's why you are attracted to each other. That's why there's this kind of just being pulled together. I would, and Chris he is a romantic. He does believe in love. He does believe in the soulmate connection. My situation here is it's for you to express your feelings more with him, for you to stop thinking on how you think he should respond, and just receive whatever he's giving you. I would right now focus more on not the commitment of the relationship, but the romance of the relationship, going to different places, doing something to keep it fresh and exciting. With that being said, I'll leave Shelley with her, but this also is, at 48, this is really also a time for you to get into you're in the 12th house is lit up, which means that, in this situation that there's going to be things in your subconscious mind that you have to deal with and things that need to be healed. And so while you're romancing with your boyfriend, I would want you to work on healing any self-limiting beliefs that you may have regarding love and regarding relationships. And then also just really look at just opening up more to the spiritual realm. And we just wish you have a very, very happy new year, and thank you for calling.
Can I just ask, Shelley, like the next time when we may see each other again?
I really don't have time to get into that, but Shelley, do you know when they're going to see each other again?
I think it's possibly Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I feel sometime, at the weekend.
And do you see that continuing then, like continuing to see each other? That's just the last question.
Do what?
You see Chris?
Do you see them? She wants to know, are they going to last? Are they going to stay together?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling, Laura. Thanks for calling. You have a great day.
And how can Laura get in contact with you, Jeremy?
She can get in contact me and everyone else at ridingresults.com, or they can text me their information if they're interested in getting the reading at my cell phone, 616-795-5999. And you can always look me up on Facebook. I always like having the radio listeners be a friend to my personal page.
And you could get a hold of me, Donna, at 818-744-5241, or go to PsychicHorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show, Donna. I'm now going to continue my interview with Jeremy Riden on a forecast for 2018 and a forecast for you, a personal forecast. Jeremy, can you break down the months January through April in numerology?
Yeah, I sure can. Before I do that, Shelley, I think it would be good to give the audience a background on what the universal year is, 2018 in general, and then we can go into the personal breakdown, because that would make more sense for the numerology aspect, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay, so everyone out there, the universal theme means that the world is going through a vibration every single year. and that vibration has certain themes attached to it. Just like you have a personal theme in your life from year to year, the world has its own theme that it's going on an energetic level. Because remember, everything is energy. Everything. The earth is alive. So just like you're living your life, the earth itself is living its life. And so with that being said, the way you find the universal theme of the whole earth is you take the year that you're currently in, which is 2018, you add it all together, and whatever that number is, you reduce it until you get a single digit, 1 through 9, or a master number, 11, 22, or 33. Now, that sounds like I just said a lot. I'm going to break it down by using 2018 as an example. So we take 2018, and I'm going to add all those numbers together. I'm going to say 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, because that's the numbers in 2018. And I add 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, that equals an 11. And if I wanted to break that down even more in numerology to get to a single digit, then I would say 1 plus 1, because the 11, I put a plus between them, equals 2. But since 11 is a master number, we're going to let it stay by itself. You never break down the master number of 11, 22, or 33. So with that being said, everyone wants to know, what's the theme of 2018? Well, it is a very powerful theme for all of our radio listeners and everyone else that's hearing this. We have gone into the vibration master number 11. So for all the spiritual teachers and healers and practitioners and holistic visionaries, this is our time. This is our year. This is our moment to shift consciousness further into the Aquarian age of universal brotherhood. 11 is the number of the spiritual messenger. So this means that we will have divine encounters with God, the divinity, goddesses, angels. It's the other side. So we've heard a lot of political messages last year. We've heard a lot of economical messages in previous years. We've heard a lot of social justice messages. But now it's time for the spiritual message, the higher messages that will guide us for the next decade to come. And so this also means that the world is very much attuned to higher energy, flashes of insight, innovation. So this will be a year where there'll be a lot of new inventions and a lot of just breakthroughs, just like answers to questions of maybe science and health and medical, where we've been researching for years, and all of a sudden there's an aha moment. Crystal clarity comes because our third eye is open and we're receiving higher awareness from our spirit guides. And so 11 means that anything with the internet, anybody doing business with the internet, social media, movies and TVs, these things are highly favored because they're all what? They're all mediums for messages to get across. So look for some breakthroughs in the movie industry. We already see that, you already see right now when you watch the Golden Globes how they need to dig about all the directors being men directors, right? And so now the Oscars are going to look at including women directors that are worthy to be included. There's a change shifting in social media for higher equality. So I would say that any activities that are involved in inspiring people, sharing hope, encouraging people, spiritual messages, internet, social media, TV, all these things are going to be very powerful this coming year in shaping our reality. And then also that 11 breaks down to 2, which means that this should be, where last year we were very much divided as a world and as a country. We should see a coming together more this year. There's still going to be a lot of sensitivity. So some groups of people will be very sensitive this year, and we need to be sensitive to their pain. But at the same time, there's going to be more of a let's come together. Let's have some more bipartisan talk in Congress. Let's come together and not be so divisive and be so off in the corner by ourselves. It's also a great time to heal any past relationships that have been damaged, especially father issues. So this is a great time to heal any of the issues you had with your father and that you need to let go and move on. So that's just a quick breakdown for 2018 as a universal theme. If there's anyone that's ready to take a call, Shelley, it's whatever, it's going up to you.
Let's take our next caller, which is area code 724. Hello, 724.
Hello, this is Mandy. My birth date's 2279, and I'm 38. And I would like to know what you guys see for me romantically in this year, in 2018.
Okay, Shelley, we'll turn it to you.
Mandy, I see someone coming up around Leo time, which is August. I know that's a long ways away, but it feels like August is the major turning point with your love life, that you'll meet somebody in Leo time, which Leo rules romance, and that you'll get into a strong romantic relationship. And as we get into November, December, the relationship turns more into a committed relationship. You know,
okay.
I feel that it's a soulmate that you're meeting your soulmate, and that you're going to be in a strong relationship, and that within 1 or 2 years, the relationship could lead to marriage. I feel that you've been married before, and I feel you'll get married again.
No, I've never been married. Not to interrupt you, I just so we're on the same page.
Oh, all right. Well, you're going to have a marriage in 1 or 2 years, so the relationship that's coming up would lead to marriage. So it's going to be a long-term committed relationship. And Jeremy, what do you see for love for Mandy?
Well, Mandy, it's an exciting time of the year for you. The reason being is this is all about right now. Before we jump into marriage or jump into all that stuff, which is cool, it's all about dating right now. It's all about the fact that you got to get back out there and start dating. And can I be blunt with you, or do you want me to be more? I'm gonna shoot you straight because I already know your chart. Okay. So I wouldn't say, and everyone's laughing out there. The reason is because I know there are some people that I can't shoot straight because they're like me. You can't shoot me straight. I'm a sensitive soul. But with this sweet lady that's on the phone, she's a 10 of spades. And so it's not that she's not sensitive, but this is a very strong woman. This is a very determined woman, a very ambitious woman. So, it tells me that she definitely made impact in her career. She definitely wasn't going to be held back because of her gender or any of that. So that's really, really great. So it doesn't surprise me that she's never been married. Because why? Because she's been pursuing her ambition, her drive to make an impact in this world. And so that's good. But at 38, what happens? We start realizing that, oh, wait a minute, there's also a side of me that wants love. In fact, with the 10 of spades, there's always these two things. I'm going to shoot you straight. What usually happens here is a woman that feels like, you know what, I can either have a great career or I can have love. And you'll see throughout your life, I'm sure you've dated before, that there were times that when you got in love, the love was real great, and all of a sudden the career started hurting. And then you flip-flop, and you're like, the career's going great, but then the love starts, there's no love for a while. And so how does this lady balance career and love? Can she have both? And that's where we have to tell her subconscious mind, where I would do training with you if you were my client, on telling your subconscious mind that, yes, you can be a successful, career-driven impact woman, make money, and still be able to have a family, a home, and a life. You don't have to sacrifice one for the other. So right now, clearly, we see that you're wanting to go back into that area of love. It's a great question because when I look at your chart, I see that there's all kinds of questions. I mean, it is a love year for you but it's more of what is it that I really want? Who is it? And it's kind of rediscovery, because when you've been out of the dating scene or you've been doing other things, you get back into that love motion. we think we may know what we want, but we got to kind of play around with it. We got to kind of experiment with it. And so I see several dating going on. The great news is Shelley is right. I do see a coming together as you start dating, a coming together for marriage, a coming together, even looking at the end of this year or next year, something about a child. So we're not even surprised. Sexuality is really good. With this card, I see sexuality, the sex life being really good, feeling love really good, feeling desired by men, even the possibility of there being a type of child situation where maybe you start dating a man that has children. But here's the situation, and this is where I'm giving you gold right now.
Okay.
I would have you work on, and don't take this as a slam, okay? I would have you work on your charm more and your outgoingness more. Even though there's a difference between being direct and being charming. And I'm not saying you're not charming, but I'm saying it's because you have a lot of masculine energy, and this has nothing to do about gender. This has to do about quality, the ambition drive. That we want to open the feminine quality with you. And how does feminine quality, how's that look? And I'm going on way too long here, but to answer your question, love life is great. Get out there and work on being a little more charming, a little more flirtatious, a little more open. Take those dates and just enjoy romance, because something serious, as long as you're having fun and enjoying it, things are really going to work in your favor as far as you're not going to be dating a bunch of losers. You are setting yourself up for something serious, probably towards the end of coming up to your next birthday and the beginning of the next one, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much for both of your words, and Happy New Year to the both of you.
How can Manny?
Happy New Year. Hey, listen, you can get a hold of me at Riden Results. Okay. And the reason why you probably want to do that is because when you start dating, and you're going to be dating, it's the year of the heart for you. Let's see how compatible with the men you're dating. So down the road, feel free to contact me if you see there's a couple guys you're really interested in. Then we'll look at seeing how we can narrow it down so you're not wasting your time. Exactly.
Right, no doubt.
Thank you for calling, sweetheart.
All right. Thank you both for having me again. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Happy New Year. Hey, Shelley.
We're now going to continue our interview with Jeremy Riden, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is 646. Can you break down the months of January through April in numerology, Jeremy?
Okay, I'm going to do this quick since we got a caller online. When I said there's a personal year theme, that is true, but there's also a personal month theme for the universe. And the way you do that is you take the personal year number that I just did, which is the 11, and I'm going to break that down to 2, because in numerology you can always break it down to a single digit. And I'm going to take that, and what you do is you take that 2 now, and you add it to whatever month you're in. And then that tells us what activities are favored in that month. So with 2018 being a 2 year, when I go to January, I say January is the number 1. So now I take the 2 plus the month, which is a 1, and it becomes 3. So January is the month of 3. 3 is all about creativity. It's all about friendship, speaking your truth. And so I would tell people this month that it's a great time to reconnect with friends. It's a great time to get into your creativity. If you're a writer, if you're a speaker, if you're a teacher, if you're a communicator of any kind, this is your month to get back into really embracing your craft. And then also, this is a month for everybody to learn to not be a people pleaser. Speak your truth. If people are saying things that are not true and not right, stand up for yourself. Don't just, try to be a servant to other people's opinions just because you want them to like you or keep you safe. Being safe is learning to love yourself enough to stand up for your truth. That's all in January. February, it turns into that 2 plus February, which is the month 2. So now 2 plus 2 is 4. February is all about organization. It's time to get organized, people. So January, we had creative ideas. February is the time to get to work. How do we put these creative ideas into action? How do we actually make these dreams concrete? And so February is a time to get your day planner out, get your monthly planner out. It's time to get, your life organized, organize your house, organize your car. Just get into the motion of creating daily rituals that keep you on track. A lot of goal setting in February. March, to end up, finish this question, March is now the third month, and we're plussing it to the universal year of 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. March favors all types of travel. So if you're wanting to travel, March is a great month to do it. Also, 5 is the number of sexuality. So if you haven't been dating or your love life with your husband has been kind of dead because you've been busy with the holidays, March is a great time to get the bedroom juices flowing again, get out there and start laughing and having fun and traveling and just enjoying life again. We're getting ready to go into spring, so it's a time to just kind of get our juice up and amped again. So that's all. And then March is also a great time for business networking. So you're going to organize in February. In March, you're going to be able to actually network with the people that you want to get involved with that are going to support the things that you've been making goals with. So that's just a quick breakdown. Let's take that call, Shelley.
Area code 646. You're on the line.
Hello.
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 Who are you speaking to?
Thank you. You're speaking with Terry, and Happy New Year to you.
What is your name?
Happy New Year.
It's Terry.
Carrie? Hello, Carrie.
How are you?
We're fine. How are you?
I'm doing good.
And Carrie, how can we help you today?
Yes. Okay. I just wanted to see if I can get a timeline on when should I date. All right. I'm going back to school in September of 2018 to complete my master's within 1 year. But during that time, I want to, and I have to say, completely focus on my goal. I see a guy coming in, but I'm not too sure when would be the best time to date him because I'm highly intuitive, and when he comes in, it seems like the time is wrong. So I'm not sure what I should do. Possibly he could be the one. That's why I'm asking this particular question.
When is your month and day of birth?
It's August 12th.
And how old are you right now?
I am 32.
And how long have you been? And so there's a guy that's kind of interested in you right now?
No, we haven't. The thing is this, we have not met yet, okay, because I'm focusing on myself right now right now I'm just focusing on myself. But when I get to school in September of 2018, I do see a guy trying to talk to me. But, or should I say, when would be the best time for me to date? Should I wait until after I complete my degree? Yeah, I do.
I hear exactly what you're saying. And you're saying that master's degree is only going to take you 1 year?
Yeah, I'll be finished in September of 2019, or no later than I would say by the end of 2019.
Okay, excellent. And you said you're 32 right now?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Shelley, what's going on with her in her love life? Should she wait until after she gets her master's, or should she be open? I'm going to take a look at her chart and see what she should do. And I'll get back to you after Shelley's done.
Okay.
I think that your priority should be completing your master's degree and not having a relationship that would interfere with your study. It's going to take an understanding man to go out with you, to know that your school comes first and that you'll see each other. And I feel September, October would be a good time to start dating when you get into school. I feel that you'll be able to complete your master's and date both, that you'll be able to kind of fit them both into your schedule. And you'll be able to do both. And I feel the man will be understanding, and I feel you're going to meet him at college, that he's also trying to complete his master's. And so since he's going to college and he's in a master program, he'll be very understanding and be able to work around your schedule to see you. So I feel that, and it looks like it's going to be a fun relationship, that you're going to have a lot of fun in the relationship. And Jeremy, what do you pick up for Carrie's love life?
Well, you know, I agree 100% with everything Shelley just said. The astrology chart backs a lot of that up. You know, the thing that I would want you to do, okay, is to really, because your chart shows that in the past, even with men, that it usually ends up having to date somebody that's not always there with you. Either they travel or you travel or something, but there's a distance to the relationship. And part of that is because you're very money oriented in creating prosperity for yourself in career and in being creative to advance your career. But the issue is this: is I would really want you to work on not limiting yourself to just a sex life with a man, or just a mental life with a man. To really begin to say, how do I create in me a desire to have a true partnership with someone that's not only there with me financially, not only there with me sexually, but he's there in every area of my life, and not feel that that's going to smother you or control you, but to really bring a union. And so there is some of that you're going to have to open yourself up to and begin to ask yourself, what stops me from getting very intimate? What always causes there to be that, you know, I want it, I'm there, I have it, but once I get it, I'm pulling away. So what causes that pull away? And that would be something you would want to work with somebody on. You can always contact me later if you'd like to do that. But I would agree with Shelley is she's absolutely right. You will see this year will not just be focusing on your master. I will very much assume that when you get into school, you're going to meet someone that feels like the ideal lover, the ideal man. So definitely, you know, and you know what? I know we're all going to be focused, but love is it can be a great distraction, but it can also be a great propeller, that energy, that vibrantness, that excitement. So I agree with Shelley. I would, if you see someone that truly says, wow, this guy really, he gets me. He's everything that I've really been looking for, then open yourself up to it, because this year and even next year, you're getting clear. Even though you're pursuing your master's, God is saying, I can't let you stay only in your head and sacrifice your heart. So we're gonna open up your heart from this year and even next year, just so you get better prepared when school is over to share your life fully with someone and not be behind the curveball.
Okay, that sounds great. Sounds good.
Thank you. Hey, Shelley, how can our guests get a hold of you for a personal reading?
818-744-5241. Or go to psychichorizon.com. And how can Carrie get a hold of you, Jeremy?
Carrie, or any of the women out there that have intimacy issues, meaning you want love, you've kind of been in love, but you haven't had the success that you desire. If you're looking to be able to open up your heart chakra, to be able to attract more men that are healthy and stable and supportive of you and your whole life, you can go to my site, Riden Results, because Riden is my last name, RIDEN Results.com. Why results? That's all I care about. I don't care about making a big name. I don't care about being famous. I care about getting you results in the areas of life that you need the most right now. And you can always text me at 616-795-5999. Look me up on Facebook, folks, Jeremy Riden. And you can see a lot of my free YouTube content. Thank you for calling, sweetheart. Good luck with your master's degree. Congratulations on how much you've already done. And we look forward to hearing you later on this year with great, exciting things. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Carrie. We're now going to continue our interview with Jeremy Riden and then take our next caller, which is area code 610. can you give us insight to the months of May, August, and numerology?
Okay, I can do May and August, or do you want me to, I stopped at March. You want me to do April, May, and June real quick?
Yes.
Okay, so real quickly, everyone, because we got a caller online, I'm going to hurry up. April is the sixth month, so that means that April, family is going to be very important. Issues around family, issues with your parents, your grandparents. It's also a great time for a lot of people that are single to find a soulmate. So like, you know, in March, you start dating, but in April, you can take that dating to a more serious level. So look at less traveling, you know, more traveling in March, but in April, focus on gardening, remodeling, fixing the home up, getting the home ready for the new life of spring and summer coming. So family issues is the main thing in April. In May, you're going to have a very intuition. May is about following your intuition. It's listening to your hunches. It's reading the messages of secrecy and coincidence. So the spiritual side this year, you'll find in May is very helpful for you to get better insight. June, it's all about business. It's all about making money. It's all about, you know, taking back your power, taking on leadership roles, taking on more responsibility to better the bottom line of what money is coming in your life. Back to you, Shelley.
Let's take our next caller, which is area code 610. Hello, 610.
Hello?
Yes, and who do we have?
Welcome to the show.
To?
Oh, hi, guys. Hi, Shelley. Hi, Jeremy. This is Sonia. Thank you.
Hello, Sonia.
And Sonia, when's your month and day of birth?
February 15th.
And how old are you right now?
47.
So you're February 15th, and you're 47 right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your what is the question or the concern that you would like insight into?
Question was concerning career. I recently started a new position, and I was very excited because it was a good opportunity, better company. And I'm just here a little over 3 months now. And last week, they had some restructuring at the company. And I know I'm good because I spoke to the CEO and we had a conversation. And the problem is that among those people that I let go, my boss was in there. So it is what it is. They had some restructuring, and they're looking for a replacement. But in the meantime, our department is making do with what we have, and everyone is very nice. But anyways, I wanted to see what you're picking up from me, you know, at this company. Opportunities here, my growth, is there going to be any, you know, like promotion or whatnot, and what's my future here?
Okay, Shelley, I turn it over to you.
Well, Sonia, I don't think that they're going to let you go. I think you're doing a good job, and they're happy with you, and they see that you're making progress and that you're a team player and that you get along with people in the workplace, and that's important to them. You are going to get a boss by the end of February, a new boss, and it's going to be a female manager, and she's going to be a younger woman, younger than the other guy that they let go. And I feel that you'll progress as we sometime between the month of March and the month of August, that there's going to be some progression on your job, that they may be giving you more responsibilities, so there might be a lateral promotion between March and August, you know, some type of career change, a better job, a better position within the company is coming up for you. And what do you pick up for Sonia, Jeremy?
Well, Sonia, this the company restructuring and your boss being let go and the others being let go, it actually works in your favor, sweetheart. And there are several reasons why. One, you're in an 8 of Diamond environment. What does that mean? That means financially you're protected. In fact, this will be a better financial year for you. So you do have no right to worry about finances. But your concern is about the heart. These are people you care about. These are people you've worked with. These are your friendships. And now it's like, wait, they're leaving, and what's that going to mean about how I use them, like seeing them, talking to them, and I don't know about the new people that are going to be coming in. These letting go of some of the people that you've been working around is what you needed, because your 11th house is lit up in your 47th year. And what that means is that it's about hopes, dreams, and wishes coming true through meeting new groups of people and interacting with new friends. And so some of these people that are coming in, they're going to be just what you need to get out of your rut, to get out of your old way of thinking, bring some new excitement into your life, bring some new opportunity into your life. So it's learning to let go of your friends without being scared or hurt or resentful, and just say, thank you for the people that I work with. You guys were great, but our time is up. May your life be blessed. I'm open to what the universe has for me. Also, what's going on in your love life? Are you married, single? What's going on there?
No, I'm not married. Yeah,
okay.
I'm not
the reason I bring that up is because there's also opportunity for some changes in your relationship status and being open to some different love, personal love. So I would not be surprised if you begin to even have romantic feelings later on through some of these person in this new group. So right now, my best advice for you is continue to do your work, because the finances are going to be great, and to begin to meet new friends, because they're going to bring new surprises in your life. So that's what we got, but we appreciate you calling.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have a happy New Year.
Sure.
Happy New Year, Sonia.
Sure. Thank you.
Can you give us information about the months through September, December, and numerology, Jeremy?
And I'm going to make it quick since we only got about 8 minutes. July, we're in July now. July is all about finishing up any details. So the 8th is about money. July is about getting all of your loose ends tied up. So any unfinished projects in the house, at your work, whatever, it's time to complete things. August is about doing what God wants you to do. It's about goals, not just your goal setting, but accomplishing the will of God for your life. So August, a lot of people are going to, like I said, the 11th is about spiritual messages. In August, a lot of people are going to try to make reality the things that God wants them to do. September, everyone mark your calendar. The greatest month in 2018 universally will be September. It is the 11th. It turns into be the 11th month, the 11th number in September, in the 11th year. So the personal month of the universe is the 11th in September. The universal theme is an 11. So this is the greatest month of 2018. It's the month of September. It is the month where we will see great transformation in people's lives, as far as just really moving forward in higher consciousness with their life. And do you have any more callers, Shelley?
No more callers.
Okay, then let me finish up. We look at October is all about leading the team to create more creativity. So October, we're going to see you doing that communications again, creativity again, like you did in January, but you're going to do it in groups, and you're going to do it with leading people to help you in getting these creations done. November is all about hard work. So November, for a lot of people, there's going to feel like there's some obstacles towards getting your work done, but it's all about creating willpower. It's all about creating stamina and persistence. So November is going to be a great month for people to accomplish what they want through sheer willpower and pushing past their obstacles. December, I give a word of caution. December, universally, a lot of people are going to feel very sensual and sexual, and they may be too carefree with their sex. They may, just really want to get out there and live the high life. And there's nothing wrong in December to say, after this great year of spiritual transformation, to want to get back into the earthly body and just have some fun, some carnality. My word of caution is while you're sleeping around or while you're partying or drugs or whatever you're doing, don't go into the lower vibrations in December. Don't allow all the great spiritual transformation that you're doing this year because you get worn out and tired, get back into doing the lower energy. So have fun in December, but don't sacrifice your spiritual awakening that you worked on all year long.
Thank you, Jeremy. I want to thank Jeremy Riden for being my special guest on the Psychic Horizon show. He'll be back February 8th. February 8th, yes. And I wanted to thank Tiffany White, Sage Woman of Goldilocks Productions, for producing the Psychic Horizon show. And I want to thank all the callers who participated in the Psychic Horizon show. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Shelley. Happy New Year, Shelley, Tiffany, and everyone on the great Goldilocks Production channel. I love all of you, and we will just have a wonderful year ahead. God bless.
God bless, Jeremy. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
You too.